Hello everyone. In this video we are going to discuss about the embedded system versus general computing system. In the previous lecture we have to discuss about the introduction to embedded system and the definition of a embedded system. What is the main building blocks of a embedded system? These are the discussed in the previous class. Now we have to discuss about the general computing system versus embedded system. So the computing result revolution begin with the general purpose computing requirements. The computing revolution begin with the general purpose computing requirements. Later it was related to the general computing requirements are not sufficient for the embedded computing requirements. So the general purpose computing requirements are not sufficient for the embedded computing requirements. Why? Because of the embedded system is designed for the specific purpose and the general purpose computing system are designing for the multiple purpose. So that is a major difference is there. So the embedded computing requirements are demand something special in terms of response to the power efficiency, limited memory availability, and etc. The embedded computing requirements are demanding on something special in terms of response, that is the power efficiency. The power consumption, the power efficiency, the embedded system is very less compared to the general purpose computing system. So limited memory availability of the memory also. These are the one of the point is there. So next coming to the next point, let's take a case of your personal computer. Let's take a in case of your personal computer or a computer or a laptop. Each may be either a PC, either a PC or a laptop. So it is built about a general purpose processor. So it is built for a general purpose processor. So general purpose means it is a multiple purpose. So it is it is like a Intel dual core to dual core, all the Intel i3. So like these are the generations of your operating systems, general purpose operating systems. So next it is designed for the in case of multiple peripherals, like interfacing the multiple peripherals to your general purpose computers or personal computers. So we have to see one USB driver is USB 3.0, Wi-Fi, and next one Ethernet connections is there. Some special like some external SD cards you have to connect. External SD cards means external hard disk you have to connect. Next one is you have to connect the printer, scanner, audio, video recorder. Next one is some etc. All these are the connecting in a multiple purpose. You have to connecting for a personal computer or a general purpose computing system. Coming to the embedded system, for example, you have to take for example for embedded system is a DVD player. This embedded DVD player is designed for the uh, special for decoding the digital video and generation a video signal as a output to your TV. So basically the DVD player is using for the insert any DVD, and then after the encoding and the decoding of your data, digital data, and send in that in data is given to your TV, the TV display the video. So this is a process. The DVD player is using for the unique purpose or designed for the only one purpose, that is a using of the digital video, decoding of a digital video. So this is an example for your embedded systems. Now you have see the major differences in general purpose computing system and embedded systems. Now we can see the first one is a criteria. Next one, general purpose computing system. Next one, embedded system. So the first criteria is contents. The first criteria is the contents. The contents means a system which is a combination of of a generic hardware and general purpose operating system. General purpose operating system. Coming to the embedded system, a system which is combination of special purpose hardware and embedded OS. Special purpose hardware and embedded OS. These are the contents of this is the first difference between a general purpose computing system versus embedded systems. So next one is a OS. Next one is OS. This is operating system. So OS it is a contains of general purpose operating. Is a general purpose operating system. In embedded system it contains not any operating system. Contains not any operating system requires. Not any operating system is required. Third one is alterations. Third one is alterations. In the alterations, applications are alterable. Applications are alterable. In the embedded system, this is a firmware of embedded system. So it is not a alterable. So applications of a alterable means it's a programmed by the user. This is a programmed by the user. Coming to this one is already this system is using for the general specific purpose. So no need of alterations. It is only for the unique function you have to design. In coming to general purpose, it is alterable user defined functions. Programmable by the. So next one is a key feature. So as a key feature here it is the programmer is the key depending in the selection of the system. This is the selection of the system. Selection of the system means it prefer more high speed system is a better. So this is application specific. This key feature is application specific required. Applications based on your application it will varies. Based on your application it will be varies. So this is how to take for the selection of the system. It requires high speed systems, preferably high speed systems in general purpose. So next one is a power consumption. Power consumption. So power consumption is more in general purpose computing system. The power consumption is less in the power consumption is very less in embedded systems. So next one is a response time. Next one is a response time. So response time in general purpose computing system is not critical. In the embedded system, critical for some applications. Critical for some applications. So last and final one is a execution. In this general purpose computing system, the execution is need not be deterministic. In this embedded system, deterministic for certain type of embedded system like real-time systems. So execution is need not be a deterministic in your general purpose embedded. Coming to the general purpose computing system, coming to the embedded system, the execution is depending for the certain type of embedded system like real-time systems. So these are the contents and operating system, alterations, key features, power consumption, response time, execution. These are the major differences in general purpose computing system versus embedded systems. So majorly you have to remember that the general purpose computing system is using for the multiple purpose, and the embedded system is defined for the application specific or a unique function you have to designing a system. So thank you.